Good morning. You're on with Uncle Lou.
Yo, man,
Hey, buddy.
TMONEY865. How you doing?
Good, man. How are you?
Pretty good, man. I got a question for you. It's kind of a serious question. What would Joey Aguilar have to do to get in the Heisman race? You think beat Alabama? Because he's not getting nearly the love of like the Ole Miss quarterback,
Listen,
and he's got the same kind of story. He had no scholarships out of high school. I'm just kind of wondering,
you know what it is? I'm going to tell you what it is. You're not going to like it, but I'm going to tell you.
what?
Y'all do this every year with any decent player you have. Okay? You now are doing it with Joey Aguilar. The other half of your fan base is doing it with a wide receiver. Why isn't, what's his name? Brazel. Why isn't he in the, if Brazel's name was Jeremiah Smith, he'd be the leader for the Heisman. Y'all do this. People are sick of it. They're just, people don't give a fuck, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but I think Brett Brazel is actually first or second in the Biletnikoff, not the Heisman. But
right. But half of your fan base is demanding that he be ahead of Jeremiah Smith in the Heisman odds and all that. But y'all do this y'all literally do this every year. You did it with Nico. You did it with Nico for 3 years. 2 years before he ever even played, you were telling us he was a Heisman. You did it with Hendon Hooker. You did it in the offseason for Joe Milton. Y'all do this every single year. Every year.
No, I'm not even saying that he should be. I'm just saying, like, what would he have to do to really get in that conversation?
Nothing, because at this point, people don't want to consider Tennessee players for Heisman because y'all force it down everybody's throat 12 months a year, every year. So people are just like, I'm not even going to consider that because I just...
Not me. I'm the guy like on the Georgia game that was in the crowd.
Yeah, I know not you, but I'm just saying, Tennessee fans, just in general, every year, it's why isn't this guy in the Heisman? Why isn't that guy in the Heisman? This guy's winning the Heisman. Well, this guy's winning 3 Heismans. It's never ending with y'all. Never ending.
Yeah, so. I think part of that is because we paid Nico so much money. I guess it wasn't enough, but it kind of all fed into that,
Yeah.
With he was kind of the first big NIL. There's a lot that goes into that, but it's almost like a political campaign now where you have to either take out ads or I don't know. You got to do something.
Tennessee as a fan base needs to decide if they are going to be teams that make the playoffs and compete for natties don't give a fuck about Heisman. Now, Tennessee got into their Heisman fetish because they couldn't win football games. So they were like, well, we'll just pump all of our players up for the Heisman since we can't win football games. You're winning football games now. It doesn't fucking matter whether somebody considers one of your players a Heisman. It doesn't matter. If one of your players wins the Heisman, you know what the entire college football world is going to say? He shouldn't have won it. That guy should have won it, just like they did when every other Heisman winner won the Heisman. So it's not even gonna. No one will care outside of Tennessee fans because the Heisman has become the Super Bowl halftime show. People already know they're going to complain about it. It doesn't matter who it is. They're just going to complain because that's the thing to do. Complain about the Heisman winner, just like.
Yeah, but you actually had a good complaint. Like when everybody was talking about Arch Manning, it was so blown out of proportion because he had like 2 or 3 starts under his belt and basically no experience against really good teams. So it was
but that wasn't
crazy.
Texas fans doing that. That was Josh Pate and Joel Klatt and ESPN. Like that was professional media people were doing that, which is even worse now that I think about it. Fans are delusional by nature, but for professionals to be doing that with Arch Manning was a little retarded. Yeah. So you're actually right on that. Hey, thank you for the call. I think Joey Aguilar is really good, and that's here's the thing about the Heisman. Winning the Heisman happens after the regular season is over, right? It doesn't make you better in the regular season. Like, Joey Aguilar is going to be however good he's going to be. If he doesn't win the Heisman, that doesn't make him worse. It doesn't mean he had a worse season. Like, he's having a great season. That's way more important than whether FanDuel has him third in the odds at the Heisman or not. The other thing about the Heisman that may be working against Joey Aguilar, and this has nothing to do with Tennessee, people usually win the Heisman in their second good year. Usually, not always, but the majority of Heisman winners over the course of time have won the Heisman in their second or third good year. No matter how good Joey Aguilar is this year, it'll be his first good year. All right, T-Money, appreciate you calling in tonight.